What's going on, brothers? Just allowing me to tell you the name. Got a video for you. It's written the title, Marriage. Here goes. So, I never really gave my thoughts on the whole subject of marriage. A lot of people say that I'm against marriage because I've often said nowadays that marriage is a funeral with cake. And it didn't start out that way. So, I'm gonna go further into this subject. Check this out. In the beginning, marriage was actually a good thing. And the only real time marriage went downhill was when the government got involved. Especially here in the United States and Western civilization. That's when the government got involved, the marriage went downhill. And you take into account that they added no-fault divorce. You add no-fault divorce along with these anti-male feminist snares and traps. And then you have what we have today. It's not marriage anymore, it's a funeral with cake, especially if you're a man. And you also look at the fact that most of the initiators of divorce are women. That is, 80% of the initiators of divorce are women. You realize that marriage really isn't feasible, and if you're a man with your soul, you really don't get any benefit out of getting married in this day and age because you have too much to lose. So yes, my own thoughts about marriage to begin with. Yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing, but nowadays it's a funeral with cake because of no-fault divorce and because the government got involved in it. And you also look at the fact that the divorce industry has become a $50 billion monstrosity. And even those days are numbered because a lot of people are not getting married anymore. As a matter of fact, the marriage rates have actually dropped. And for you brothers out there who see my video titled, It's Dead, that's what I'm referring to. The marriage rates have dropped, birth rates have dropped. The feminists got their wish. They said that the nuclear family must be destroyed. Well, they've destroyed the nuclear family. The fertility is non-existent. Nobody's getting married. Nobody's having kids. And a lot of them right now are probably at work. But then again, the specimens that we're dealing with, they lack integrity. And they don't like to be held accountable for their ruinous choices and their trash bag behavior. It's like a person complaining that they're thirsty after they've poisoned a fucking whale. That's what we're dealing with. But yes, for you brothers out there, have you ever wondered what my thoughts are on marriage or what I think of marriage in general? Marriage is a beautiful thing, but nowadays in this current climate, in this anti-male twilight zone we live in, marriage has become a funeral with cake. You have nothing to gain from getting married this day and age. You have everything to lose and nothing to gain. The only people who gain the most from marriage right now are women. And a lot of them, they game marriage thanks to trollops like Deborah Skupek. They go out there and start things or engage in starter marriages. Yes. These are women who get married just to get a divorce so they can collect the loot. We didn't come up with this. Yeah, I didn't come up with this. They did. And because they've made a mockery of marriage, because no-fault divorce still exists, and because there's too many anti-male legal snares and traps in place, men just aren't going to get married. It's not going to happen. And for all these windbags, all these trials that surround sound bitching and complaining that there's a lack of marriageable men or men aren't economically attractive, I said, first of all, there are plenty of men out there who are economically attractive. They're just not searching for your sorry ass because they know that you're a gold-digging leech. They know what you are. A lot of men have studied your behavior and documented it. And they've also understood that marriage and relationships today fail the cost-benefit analysis. So they've closed their wallet and walked away from the table. But keep telling yourselves that it's all the men's fault when you were the ones fighting tooth and nail to get all of these legal snares and traps and to put marriage and relationships in your favor. You did all that. And because you've been let off the hook for your bad behavior and nobody holds you accountable, marriage is becoming a funeral with cake. And there you have it. And that's why it's dead. End of story. This is the line of Mgtow. That's all I got for you in this video, brothers. If you feel like sharing the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. Find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know the drill. You know the routine. Go on way living with SYSBM. As for these feminists, as for these legal snares and traps, and those who have a problem with you because you don't seek marriage and prefer to put your survival first, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. More to come, brothers. Sit tight. See you soon.